and I really wasn't sure if he was like all there. But we came to the end of the first day, beginning of the second day, and then we went to do the live fire course, and he was like putting rounds on top of rounds dead center. I'm going, yeah, okay, he got it. I got through.
Yeah, I've been surprised a couple of times too. I'm like, oh. So
Yeah.
you taught DC permit? Is that what you taught?
No, Maryland CCW.
Maryland CCW. That's awesome.
Yes. So it was
So,
a very long weekend, but a very good weekend. In our first class, they were our guinea pigs, but it was one of my coworkers and her boyfriend and her mom. So it was, I think we were a little more at ease doing it too. So
sure.
it was good. And that all day, that's all she kept talking about is how much they enjoyed it, and that her boyfriend went home after class and weed whacked their yard and then went to his mom's because he had to go show off his target.
But yeah, it was very good. Matter of fact, when we were there, um, we had someone that was standing right next to us with his dad, um, asking us how often we did that because when he just got his CCW license, that they didn't take the time with the students that we were. And that's something that I know that I want to do is just to make sure that no matter how long I'm doing this, that I take the time. I keep memory green for when I first stepped in that class. And one of the things that I had said to them is that I know with some of the classes that I've taken, because of some of the backgrounds of a lot of the people that were in there, military, police, it was intimidating as hell.
Mhm.
So just to let them know at the introduction, hey, I'm, you know, average citizen like you. I just want to pass on the safe operation, uh, the safe operation, and also the joy that I have to know that I can effectively take care of my family if I have to.
Mhm. I'm so proud. I feel like I can retire now.
You did
Everybody has
good.
flown the nest, and I feel good. That makes me
You
Yeah,
did.
say it took a little while to get there and some bumps along the road, but it we finally did it. And that one guy, he's like, "Well, what's the name of your company and how often do you do classes? My girlfriend wants to get hers, but I like the way you guys did the one-on-one and you spent that time." He's like, "So I'm going to send her your way." It's
that's
like, "Okay."
that's wonderful.
When we
Yeah.
were going through firearm selection, and we were remembering your rules of selecting a firearm.
My 9 rules for picking your gun. Yeah, I went over them. Yes, what Saturday? I had an instructor course Friday, Saturday, and I gave them out Saturday. People really liked them. They wrote them down, and it's just simple. Like that's like not super complicated.
Absolutely.
You don't need to spend 2 grand. I mean, you can, but it's just not necessary.
Right.
All right, guys. Hey, Mr. Roger.
All right. Let's see. This week I didn't have no class this past weekend because I was up in the mountains doing some long range shooting. Me and Jamar, because we were supposed to come and sit in on your instructor course, but we ended up going to the mountains to do some
Oh, that's
long
right. You
right.
told me you were coming. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, we went up in the mountain, did some long range shooting. So but last month I did the women on target and 5 women, but it was scheduled for 5, only 3 showed, and they had a great time. We had
So tell me a little bit about Women on Target. So you coordinated with the department. Is that what you did?
yes,
Yeah. And did they send you targets and what did they
I I
send you?
use I use my own targets, and I use my own guns.
That's okay.
So I had a table full of handguns, semi-automatics, revolvers. They also shot shotguns, and they shot AR-15s. So
So
yeah.
Did they give you like a PowerPoint? Did they tell you what to teach? Did they help you with marketing? How did that
You
work?
know what the PowerPoint is, it tells you what to teach, but at the same time it gives the answers at the same time. It's kind of strange. It tells you what to teach, but it's not really showing you um what to teach. It's kind of weird how they got it set up on a PowerPoint. So I just basically did like a 1 hour safety briefing.
Okay.
I did a 1 hour safety briefing. We had, of course, it was hot out there, so we had all the safety precautions. We had plenty to drink. We had food for them, and we had canopies set up so they can have some shade. Had some music. Jamar came out. He helped me out. So I mean, it's like I say, it was on a three. It was two ladies, and one lady brought her like 15-year-old daughter out there. She got to shoot. So it was really nice. And
So did
I
they
got three.
help you find the women for your class? Did they help you with marketing? What?
No, I actually didn't know.
No.
I didn't. No,
So what did they do?
nothing really. Nothing. I did it all on my own. I
So,
did. I did all my own. Made my own sign and everything. Did it all.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah.
thought they were a little more than that.
I
Um,
did. I did it on my own.
did
So
they put it on the Women at Target events?
no,
No. Okay. Was it an official event, Women
it
on
was not.
Target?
Women on Target, my event.
I thought they had like a whole like their
They
whole kind of
you got
instructor
this.
dash page.
It's on because if they had it like I've seen it on like other people do it, they have I think some of them have sponsorships and some of them get a lot of ammo donated to them, and I didn't have none of that. So
Okay, you talk, I'm gonna look at this.
okay, I didn't have no ammo donated to me by Winchester or nobody. So I just used my own ammo. I used my own ammo. I made my own had my own sign designed. I used it was an NRA sign, so I had it designed. So matter of fact, let me see if I got it. I'll spread it in front of the computer screen real quick.
There you go.
So it looks like I had it like this.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And I also put my logo on each end.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I did
Super
that.
simple. I like the white
Mhm.
background.
Yeah, so I did.
Okay, so I don't know a whole lot about Women on Target, but they do have their own, essentially their own search engine kind of thing. Let's go out of here. Let's do 200
Yeah.
miles.
And one of my students that she did my basics of pistol shooting. She did the CCW, and she is interested in becoming an instructor. So only thing that she has to do is shoot the 45 feet, and then go take John's class, instructor class.
Awesome. Did you register your clinic officially?
No,
Okay, that's
no,
why. Okay,
no.
that's why. Okay, so if you go to do this again, which you should,
Okay,
just make sure you register your clinic and download the guidebook, and then you'll be on their search engine page
okay.
here.
I'm not gonna do it till next year. I'm gonna do it this. It's like a once a year thing. I'm gonna do it next year.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's true. As soon as you find a date, put it up here
Okay.
because when you put it up here, the longer it's up here, the more people are gonna
Okay.
see
And
it.
matter of fact, one of the ladies that was out there, she belongs to a dance group, and there's like 30 of her dance teammates want to come out there and do it. I'm like, I don't have the RSOs for 30 people.
Don't tell them no. Just say we're gonna break them up into
This,
groups.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't tell them that. Yeah, I'm just gonna break them up. Yeah, I didn't tell her that.
Don't
Yeah,
throw 30 people away. That's crazy.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was pretty fun. It was fun.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know why I've never done a Women on Target. I'm in the building. I should do it.
You should do it. It's
I
fun.
should do
Yeah.
it. I don't know why. Okay. All right, guys, I have one quick video and I want to talk about everybody has a Facebook page, right? All right, and here's mine. I have a couple of them. I have one for Instructor Stash. I have one for our business group, and then I have my business page. Does everybody know the difference between a group and a page? They're kind of different. A group is a group, and a page is more advertising your business. So, but I want to make sure like all your I want to make sure all your events are on your Facebook page and how to do that. And so if you go more events, create an event, right? But this is free advertising and free marketing for you guys. You need to be doing this. And I have mine set on a reoccurring event. And then I also have it tagged with the range. So if you go to the range page, you'll see upcoming events hosted by the range, and then you'll see us under that. So
Lisa. Oh, sorry.
yeah,
I
go.
was gonna show you something before you get started. I had
Yeah,
some
go.
t-shirts made. I got
Yeah,
some t-shirts
t-shirts.
made. Check it out.
Those are great. Where'd you get them at?
I got them from, and this is the backup one right here.
Safety Essential Luck. It says Instructor Stash. Yay for me. I love it. Where'd you get them?
I got them done overseas. So it was one of those, like Alibaba, Wish type stuff. So yeah.
Do you know how much they were a shirt?
They $6.
Hey, that's a good price.
$6 a shirt, and I'm selling them for 15.
Put me down for medium.
Gotcha.
Okay, I want to talk about events here and making sure we're using our Facebook, our free stuff as much as possible. All right, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you can tell me you can hear this.
By the end of this video, you're going to know how to add an event to a Facebook business page, including how to make a recurring event, if you have a link for tickets, how to add a co-host, everything you need to know step by step. My name is Jerry Potter. Yes, it rhymes with the boy wizard. Let me share my screen and we'll jump in right now. Now, whether you're doing this on a computer or your phone, I'll show you how to get started. And then after that, it's pretty much the same for either of them. So on a computer, the first thing you have to do is make sure that you are operating as your page. So I'm here on my personal profile. I come up here to my little photo up on the upper right, and then I need to choose my business page. So you'll see your business page here in the drop down. And then once you've switched, you should see your business page profile photo in the upper right corner there. Next, we're going to click on this menu in the upper right that has the 9 dots on it. Under Create, we're going to choose Event. If you're on a smartphone, this is an iPhone, but Android should look similar. You're going to go to the Facebook app, click your profile photo on the lower right corner there. Then at the top, make sure you've chosen your business page. So you see where mine says 5-minute social media.
I love an audio clip. I use audio clips directly in Slack so frequently. Like, here's the vision I've got in my head.
If it's not your business page, tap on the little arrow on the right side of that bar and choose your business page. Then down below, you're going to find the tab that says Events. Now, depending on how often you use events, it might be higher, it might be lower. It just kind of depends on, everybody's app's a little different. So I'm going to tap Events there. Mine is on the lower right there. And then this brings up all the events that I've created, events I'm thinking about going to. So this is just sort of your generic events screen, but we're going to click that plus sign at the very top. And that opens up the event creation screen on mobile. I'm going to share my computer screen for the rest of this just because it's bigger and easier for you to see, but you should be able to follow along on your phone if you need to. Yes, it rhymes with the boy wizard. Let me share.
What's wrong, Roger?
All I have is a blue screen. I don't see no video.
Does everybody else see the video? I asked y'all to give me like a thumbs up.
You said if we could hear it. We can hear it, but it's
I
no
know.
video.
It's like 3 minutes in. Oh my God. Can you see it now?
Oh, man, we can't
Y'all,
hear.
I'm done with y'all.
By the end of this video, you're going to know how to add an event to a Facebook business page, including how to make a recurring event, if you have a link for tickets, how to add a co-host, everything you need to know step by step. My name is Jerry Potter. Yes, it rhymes with the boy wizard. Let me share my screen and we'll jump in right now. Now, whether you're doing this on a computer or your phone, I'll show you how to get started. And then after that, it's pretty much the same for either of them. So on a computer, the first thing you have to do is make sure that you are operating as your page. So I'm here on my personal profile. I come up here to my little photo up on the upper right, and then I need to choose my business page. So you'll see your business page here in the drop down. And then once you've switched, you should see your business page profile photo in the upper right corner there. Next, we're going to click on this menu in the upper right that has the 9 dots on it. Under Create, we're going to choose Event. If you're on a smartphone, this is an iPhone, but Android should look similar. You're going to go to the Facebook app, click your profile photo on the lower right corner there. Then at the top, make sure you've chosen your business page. So you see where mine says 5-minute social media. If it's not your business page, tap on the little arrow on the right side of that bar and choose your business page. Then down below, you're going to find the tab that says Events. Now, depending on how often you use events, it might be higher, it might be lower. It just kind of depends on, everybody's app's a little different. So I'm going to tap Events there. Mine is on the lower right there. And then this brings up all the events that I've created, events I'm thinking about going to. So this is just sort of your generic event screen, but we're going to click that plus sign at the very top, and that opens up the event creation screen on mobile. I'm going to share my computer screen for the rest of this just because it's bigger and easier for you to see, but you should be able to follow along on your phone if you need to. So right at the top, the first thing you're going to see is the cover photo. And for business pages, by default, it takes your cover photo from your business page. That's probably not the picture that you're going to want for your event. So I highly recommend you change it to something else. And all you have to do is click Edit and then Upload Cover Photo. And I'm just going to grab a picture from my camera roll. But a photo of people is always good for an event. A photo of something that's related to the event is always great. Generally, you don't want it to be, oh, that was not the one I was picturing, but why not? We'll just leave that one there. Generally, what you don't want to do is put a giant flyer for the event up here. If you have a ton of text on it, it tends to be more distracting than it is enticing. But with your own business, feel free to experiment and use whatever makes the most sense. Once it's up there, if I need to change it by dragging up and down to get it in the position that I want for what I want to show, then I can do that just with my mouse. And the actual photo, if you want to make a photo or an image in a graphics program like Canva, then it's 1920 wide by 1080 tall in pixels. Next up is the event name. You've got 100 characters for your event name, but I think the important thing to remember here is that long names are going to get cut off. So let's say that your name is the 24th Annual Royal Anniversary Picnic Extravaganza, okay? So if that's your name, just know that this last part may get cut off. And so when people see a preview of this, it may be that all they see is the 24th Annual Royal, right? So that's no good. So if this was going to be your event, then I might do this instead. I would say it's the Picnic Extravaganza, and then maybe put the 24th Annual Royal Anniversary. That's kind of gibberish at that point, but let's say the 24th Annual Royal. So you might want to do it that way because, again, only the first few words are going to show in some views, especially on mobile devices, okay? Next, you choose the start date for your event, followed by the start time. It's optional to add an end date and time. People tend to overpack their schedules these days, so I usually encourage people to have an end time as well. Next question is it in person or virtual? And this changes a few options later, so let me walk through these for you. Is it in person or virtual? So if it's an in-person event, you would choose in person. And one of the options you get for an in-person event down here is the ability to add tickets. And then you can have a link to an external website wherever the tickets happen to be for sale, or even if they're free tickets, but they have to register for them. Now, just a quick best practice.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
If you are doing an event where people have to buy or even register for tickets somewhere else, put that information as many places as you can, because sometimes people just click going to the Facebook event and they assume that means that they're going and you're going to somehow get them a ticket, which generally is not the case. So just make sure to specify that in the description and anywhere else that you can to go to that link and secure your tickets. I do mostly virtual events, so I'm going to choose virtual. You'll notice that ticket option's not down there anymore, which is why I wanted to show it to you that way. All right, so once you choose virtual, you have 3 options. You can choose Facebook Live, which basically means your event will be a Facebook Live. And if you want to learn about how to do a Facebook Live as an event, I've got a whole tutorial about that I've linked up on the screen right now, as well as in the description of this video. External link basically means you can put a link to somewhere else. So maybe it's a Zoom call or something like that. Just gives you an option of where to put that link in. Or if you don't want to use either of those, you can just do other. And then in your description, you can go through and put in the specific instructions for what they need to do, okay? Next is the details. Now, this is another section that's going to get cut off on some views. You can actually put quite a bit of information in here. I would err on the side of too much information, but I would make the first 2 lines the most important stuff. So again, in some views, they'll see the first 3 or 4 words of the title and the first 2 lines of the description. And so if the description says, "We are so excited for our event this year, it's really going to be great," it doesn't tell them anything about it. So use the first 2 lines maybe to give like a quick summary of what it is, so people are like, oh, that's interesting. And then they want to click see more so they can learn more about it. If you want Facebook to recommend the event to people, and if it's on your business page, you probably do, you can choose a category. Now, you can't write in any category. I rarely do any events that fit anything that is in here. So if you don't find anything that makes sense, you can leave this blank. Or if you don't know what to put, sometimes I'll just put in parties, because, you know, who doesn't want to go to a party, right? Otherwise, though, you can leave it empty. It just makes it harder for Facebook to recommend your event to people that might like it. Next, you can add co-hosts. And so if you have somebody else that has a business page, they have to have a business page that is co-hosting the event with you, you can start typing their business page in here. So let's say I was co-hosting an event with my friend Justin Brown from Primal Video. I might type in Primal Video, and then let's see, none of those are his business pages. So here's what you can do. If their name doesn't come up, what you want to do is you want to go to their business page. So now I'm on the Primal Video business page, and I look up here in the URL, and it's facebook.com/Primal Video. So Primal Video is the username for this business page. So now over here, I'm going to type the @ symbol, and then I'm going to type Primal Video, the username. And now there it comes right up. So now down here it says pending. So a message will get sent to that business page. You should probably reach out to the person if you're co-hosting the event with them and just ask them to look for it. And then they accept. And that way the event will show up for their people and your people. If the event is happening more than once, you can click on this repeat event section and choose a frequency. So is it a daily event? Is it a weekly event? Or if neither of those fit, you can choose custom. And it's going to bring up a whole other calendar page for you to do things in here with that. And then communication settings. This is a new feature as of this recording. Do you want to show the guest list? I always recommend you show the guest list, because if somebody else sees someone they know that's already going, that strongly increases the chances that they'll want to go too. And then you decide, can only hosts post in the event? Or if anybody can post in the event, you leave that off. Another thing I encourage you to do is let anybody post in the event, because all that does is help the event come up more often in notifications for people that have said they're interested or maybe going, okay? And then post must be approved by a host. If you're nervous about what other people put in the event, you can turn that on. That means anybody can post in your event, but if they do, you'll get to see what they're posting and approve it beforehand. Now, again, check all your settings before you hit this next part. But once you're ready, hit create event. It'll take a couple of seconds and your event will be there. Now, let's talk about quickly how to promote your event, because you obviously want people to come, right? As soon as you hit create event, you're going to see this screen come up, and it's going to allow you to invite people or pages that have followed your business page, okay? You can't just wildly spam anybody. But you can invite up to 50 of the people who follow your business page to this event. If you're looking for somebody specific, there's a search bar right here at the top, okay? And then you'll see here, it says 5 Minute Social Media Jerry Potter. That's the business page. I can click this button to change to my profile. And now I can go through and I can invite people that I am personally friends with to come to this event. So here's our event. It's been created. All of the information is here. If you come back later, you want to invite people, you can click invite there. And again, invite more people. You should also send the event to other people that are involved in the event and ask them to invite people from their personal profile too. The more people you invite, the more engagement the event gets, the more likely Facebook is to recommend that event to other people who might like it. And one more thing that's really important, let's say you don't want to do this event anymore or you need to change something, you can go to your business page again, click more, because I don't have events here at the top because I don't do them very often here, and I'm going to click events. Here's the event we just created, so I'm going to click on that. And then over here under the 3-dot menu, you can cancel the event. And then it'll ask you, do you want to cancel it? Which means you tell everybody that has been invited that it's been canceled, or you can just delete it and it just disappears entirely. For tips on how to get more people aware of your Facebook event, I've linked to a video on the screen right now or in the description of this video. And hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, please take a second, give it a like or leave me a comment.
Okay, in the chat is the link to that video. All right, there you go. All your events should be on Facebook because they will essentially advertise them for free or mention them for people who are looking stuff to do near you. Does anybody use the events already? Yeah. But I can invite 500 people. I don't know why I can do that.
I think it might have to do with how many friends you might have or followers or something like that. Once you break 1,000, certain things change. We've been at 960 for like months, and we're up to like 972 right now. So I want to know what the hell changes after 1,000 more than get to 1,000. I really don't care about that.
Okay, there we go. So I just hit 8,200 or 2,800.
How old is that picture of you?
What is it?
How old is that picture? All your
This?
pictures, how old are they?
This picture of me?
Yeah.
3 years.
Okay. All
It's
right.
terrible. I just cut my hair. Do I look real different? Should I do it again?
I would say probably every few years.
Yeah,
I think 3 isn't that long, but
I think all my events are done. I think I deleted them already. You okay? Okay. All right. So, events, create an event. It's pretty simple, fill in the blanks. If you have a range you're going to or something else and they'll allow you to tag, I would do that. Use social media. I don't use TikTok. My husband's not a super big fan of just like their security and stuff. So I don't know anything about them. Does anybody else you use TikTok?
I use it very little bit. Still trying to like figure what it is, but like it's big on hashtags, just like Instagram used to be. I have zero traction on Instagram. I have like more traction on Facebook and
Well,
like growing on TikTok.
Isn't Facebook and Insta connected?
They are through like Meta, but like I've got like 160 followers on Instagram
Yeah.
and I never get any push like ever. So um I will say about creating events, I've created events inside those groups, not just like on my own page, like or Trusted's or my personal.
Yeah.
Like most decently ran like local groups will have like a certain day that they want to run promotions. So
Yep.
that's usually when I'll like list the event and then I'll share the event like in the group. So like in Charlotte, I'll share, next month's class and then tag it as that promotion or whatever. A lot of them have different rules. You need to either,
Hmm.
list the business name or phone number or website or something like that. So just take note of that. I put it in my calendar so that it reminds me of what exactly to do because week over week you can't keep up with a dozen different ones and
Hmm.
just the spamming of concealed carry class, it gets old and people don't care right away.
Hmm.
So the event thing is super helpful because you'll get people that are actually like somewhat interested. I don't know how many people have closed from events,
Hmm.
but I've gotten a fair amount of interest. I'd say, you know, a couple dozen people that have like marked interested.
Hmm.
So
So even when they mark interested and you put another event up, it's gonna come across their feed.
it
And
should, yeah.
yeah, and then the more, what is this like 7 times before you buy something, or you'll see a product 7 times before you buy it. I don't know. So
Yeah.
probably an old marketing rule, but it's just brand recognition, like Nike.
Yeah, eventually you'll get tired of like seeing it and you'll either like hide it forever or
Or
you'll
go.
check it out. You'll check it out
Yeah.
and be like, all right, let me see what this thing's all really all about.
100%, 100%. Yeah. All right, Chris Darby, Roger, you guys putting your rents up on Facebook?
I have not. I think I did it maybe one time, but now since I got a better understanding of it, I will start.
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, say we did not for this one, but we'll definitely be putting them on there now.
Awesome. All right, guys, any questions about that? Let's see if I can get his next one. Yeah, he's a bunch of training. When you go to do training for Facebook or Instagram or whatever, just make sure it's super recent. That stuff changes like the wind. All right, any questions? Anything? Guys, it's been my pleasure to do this since September. If you guys want to do it again, we'll come back maybe in the winter when I have more things to say. I'd be happy to do that. You guys are like my ride or die. And you guys all have my phone number. If you need anything, please call me. I would be happy to help you any way I can.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, my
Thank you.
pleasure. Yeah.
Do you have another instructor class coming up?
So you can stand me up on my date? October. I want to say it's the first weekend in October. I have a CCW instructor course in September and September CCW, October's pistol. You can come hang out anytime. Just don't stand me up, man.
I'm gonna try not to. Let me check my dates. I got some classes
I
in
feel like a
September.
a cheap date. All right, hold on. I'll tell you the exact date. Mm, 3 and 4. October 3 and 4, 2025. Okay.
October 3 and 4. Got it.
Yep. 9 to 6. All right, y'all. Call me if you need me. Love you. I hope your businesses blow up way more than mine. I like a Porsche and red would be fine. That's okay. I'm not picky. I'll take black. All right, y'all. Call me if you need me, all right? Bye, guys.